And in this video, I'm going to be showing you an update of the CBD products that I'm using for both myself and for my kitties. This is Hagrid. He's a big boy. Isn't he cute? So if you're familiar with my channel, you probably remember a couple of videos that I have uploaded talking about the CBD products that I use specifically to prevent my night terrors that are caused by PTSD. There was an unfortunate incident, my anesthesia and a surgery didn't work, I was awake for it, it was gnarly, I have PTSD. So I did quite a bit of trauma therapy for that, but unfortunately not a lot can be done for night terrors except for trying to keep the person in bed and preventing them from hurting themselves. So I have been using various CBD products for the last few years and they have been working wonders. It has been honestly absolutely life-changing discovering CBD products. The only downside to most CBD products that I've been using previously is that they also contain THC because they're made from cannabis. This is where the products I'm going to be showing you today come in. These are just CBD products because they're derived from hemp. Now, previously hemp got a little bit of a bad rap in the CBD pharmaceutical medicinal community because people were using industrial hemp. But now more companies are getting a little bit more responsible in what types of hemp they use, and so now I'm willing to try these products because they're safe and I know where it's coming from. This is Hagrid, and he is a rescue kitty, and I think he's seen some stuff in his little short 2.5-year lifetime. He's a sweet boy. This is a big cat, you guys. Seriously, like look how big this cat is. So Hagrid's a big boy. He's about, I think like 15 pounds and he's not done growing and he has anxiety. He's a very shy boy, but at night he comes alive. And we have two cats. We have Hagrid and Helga. And sometimes they like to do parkour at night, which doesn't work for me because I have a sleep disorder and I have a hard time falling asleep and staying asleep. So I need them to be calm and not be knocking things over in the living room. All the products I'm going to be showing you in this video today were sent to me from cbdoilbuy.com to review their products, but as usual, I would not be showing you anything in a video on my channel that I don't actually use and that I don't actually like. I think it's really important to have integrity when it comes to these things, especially with products that contain CBD that people are using for medicinal purposes for themselves or their pets. They sent me their Fauna Pet Cbd Tincture, which is what I've been using for both of my cats. This is a 1/2 ounce bottle, and what's nice about this is that it's easy to measure. So a lot of times you get these CBD products that come in a liquid form, you don't really know what dosage you should have. This has a recommended dosage on the bottle. It says 1 milliliter is equal to 40 drops, and they recommend 1 drop per pound. So this dropper itself has some measuring marks on it, which is really nice because a lot of these products don't. So it makes it very easy to measure out exactly how much you want. So in this case, I would be wanting a very small amount actually. So that's about how much I want. And this is the hard part. I know. I do feel bad because he doesn't seem to enjoy having the thing put in his mouth, but you can also put it on their food. So I use it on them before bed, or if I'm going to transport them, like taking them to the vet or something, or if I'm gonna have someone over that they don't know, especially with Hagrid. Helga is very friendly, so she really doesn't need it for any kind of anxiety, but Hagrid is just a big ball of anxiety. He's like the feline version of me, and he definitely needs it and definitely benefits from it. CBD oil is also great for all sorts of inflammatory problems. So if you have an older pet that has arthritis, if they have irritable bowel syndrome, any kind of inflammation, CBD is very effective with. I have a lot of friends who have standard poodles, which are a lot more prone to epilepsy for whatever reason, and they treat them with a pet CBD that actually helps control their seizures. So if you have a pet that has seizures or arthritis or any kind of inflammatory or anxiety disorder, CBD pet oil can be fantastic for them. And I like to take care of my pets the way I take care of myself, so it's definitely a priority for me to make sure that they're getting the supplements that they need to be healthy and happy and a little bit more relaxed. Good boy. So this bottle has 150 milligrams of their essential CBD oil, which is their proprietary blend. It also has organic hemp oil, MCT oil, and less than 0.3% of the oil is THC. So there's always going to be a tiny bit of THC, but what I really like about this, because it is hemp oil, is that it's a lot less THC, so you're not getting your cats stoned. The next product that I'm going to show you is their Strawberry Lemonade CBD Tincture. And they sent me this one because one of the main things that I mentioned when I tried other CBD oils or tinctures was the flavor. They tend to be fairly atrocious in a lot of brands that I've tried, and normally it's over so fast that it doesn't really matter, but sometimes that flavor really lingers, and it can range from flat out disgusting to grass clippings. And this oil is vegan, gluten-free, and non-GMO. This is a 1 milliliter serving size, and there are about 30 servings per container. 1 milliliter will give you 10 milligrams of their essential CBD. And of course, this bottle has a measuring marker on the dropper, which I really love. So I can measure out 1 milliliter, which is pretty much what I've been using before bed. So this one, just like the pet oil, is 0.3% THC, which is a teeny tiny minuscule dosage, not enough to actually be psychoactive, so you're not going to get high from taking this. Now, while I'm all for using whole flower cannabis for your CBD, if you're able to get it legally and you find it safe for you and you don't mind the psychoactive effects, sometimes if you're going to work, you want the effects of CBD without the effects of THC, which is where these tinctures come in handy, because that way you can go about your business, you can operate heavy machinery, you can do it all safely, and you don't have to worry about really putting yourself or others in danger from the side effects. So if you're new with CBD, I highly recommend that you start off using a tincture like this before you try something that also has THC. And what's great about this is if I forget to take this before I brush my teeth, I can use it after I brush my teeth when I'm laying in bed. I just keep it in my nightstand and it's easy and accessible, and it's not going to leave a weird, gross taste in my mouth overnight. So even though these are two different brands, they're from the same website. This is Fauna Pet Drops and this is from Essential CBD. And the last item that I want to show you that is probably my favorite out of everything they sent me is also from Essential CBD. It is their Pineapple CBD Disposable Vape Pen. And this is so easy to use, it's fantastic. You just breathe into the end that has a hole. So this is amazing. It's a really nice pineapple flavor. It doesn't taste like cannabis, it doesn't taste like hemp, it just really tastes like pineapple vapor, which is amazing. So you don't have to charge it, it's disposable, and I'm not really sure exactly how many uses you get out of it. I'm sure it depends on how much you inhale or how long the draw is. But I've been using this for a few weeks now and it has not run out, it hasn't slowed down. It's the same amount of vapor as it was when I first got it, and this is so simple to use. It is a lifesaver. So if I need to go to work, for instance, and I'm having a ton of pain and I don't necessarily want to take a liquid with a dropper with me because it might break in my bag or it might spill somewhere, then I would much rather use a vape pen. However, all of my previous vape pen experience has been with cartridges that have THC, and this is just CBD, which is amazing. I personally haven't seen any products in any dispensary anywhere that is just CBD vapor, so that's pretty amazing because it gives you the freedom to be able to use a pen, which is fast and discreet and easy to use, but you don't always want to have that high from THC. Sometimes you just want the positive effects from the CBD. What this has come in handy with most recently is I had a small medical procedure that was like an outpatient procedure, but it was extremely painful for several days afterwards, and I had to go to work. And I also had to be driving at work, so I obviously could not have any THC whatsoever. I just brought this with me, and I would use this anytime my pain would flare up because most of it was caused by inflammation, and this just nipped it in the bud. It was incredible. Another thing that it came in handy for recently was I, out of the blue, got really bad vertigo. Don't know what caused it, don't know what cured it. It was just there, and it was horrible. I have never been so dizzy in my entire life, but anytime I would turn my head, the entire room would spin, and I would get so nauseous that I would puke. And I'm really not a big fan of being nauseous. I'm not really sure anyone is, but I kind of have a phobia about it. And so I absolutely cannot be nauseous, or it drives me crazy. My anxiety goes through the roof, and I'm just a basket case. So this was my best friend when I had to go about my business and get stuff done. I really could not be risking throwing up when I was out running my errands, so I took this with me in my purse, and it was great because I was able to drive. I didn't have to have any kind of restrictions whatsoever, and I was safe and pain-free. So I am really, really happy about the timing of doing this video with them because I had this at my disposal when I really needed it. So I highly recommend all of these products. Of course, you've seen my previous videos where I talk about the effects of CBD on me and how beneficial they've been, specifically for my PTSD and night terrors. And I hope that this is a valuable resource for those of you who want to try out CBD but who are afraid of trying cannabis or any products that have THC in them. This is 100% legal in the United States, which is great, and I think it has been so beneficial for me personally as well as my pets, and I hope you give it a try. I will link all of the products from this video in the description below, as well as the website where I got them, and I hope you give them a look. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more videos like this one, let me know in the comments below. If you're not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell next to it so you get updates when I post new videos. Follow me on social media at Katrinaosity. Check out my podcast at MDXpods.com, and if you enjoy this video, please click the like button. It really helps my videos get seen.